Just bring you guys a quick post-fight thoughts video of the Abdullah Mason versus Angel Rebollar fight. They recently just fought over in Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA. In the undercard of the Pedraza versus Comey fight events currently going on ESPN Plus at the moment. And yeah, this fight was scheduled for 4 rounds. It went the whole 4 rounds, and Abdullah Mason won the fight by unanimous decision with 2 judges scoring it 40-35, 1 judge scoring it 39-36, all in favor of Abdullah Mason. Mason won this fight, in my opinion. He clearly won, was able to score a knockdown in the first round. Not the cleanest knockdown, but he was able to score it. And, I thought Rebollar really tested him in this fight, really pushed him in this fight. And it's a good thing it went the distance. I'm sure both guys, both 18 years old, by the way, learned a lot from this fight. And Rebollar ain't bad, actually. Rebollar has potential. If, he can hone his skills and continue learning and improving, I think Rebollar might make a name for himself one day. But Mason, the styles just favored Mason here in this fight. Mason was was the boxer. Rebollar would come in, and Mason would catch him with some good clean shots. But Rebollar did have moments. That's why one judge gave him 1 round. And I could definitely see you giving him 1 round. 2 rounds, maybe yes, pushing it a little bit, but I could definitely see you giving Rebollar 1 round. And he really was able to work well on the inside against Mason, but then Mason would come back with something clean. The problem with Rebollar was that he wasn't really landing the more eye-catching punches. It was Mason who was landing those eye-catching punches. Rebollar was working, man. He really did push Mason. Good test for both guys. Rebollar suffers his first loss in his pro career. Not the end of the world. He's 18 years old, like I said. He can definitely bounce back from this and get back on a winning streak, and I'm sure we'll see him again. As for Abdullah Mason, he's the main guy. He's the main man for this fight. He's the A side. He's the guy that Top Rank trying to promote. That's that next big thing from Ohio. 4-0 now as a pro. 3 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Just keep doing your thing, man. Just keep winning fight after fight. And I'm sure he'll eventually get there in a big fight in the next few years or so. But yeah, he only turned pro back in November, so he's only been a pro in less than a year so far. In 9 months, I think. And yeah, if you do the math, 9 months. And so far as a pro, won all fights, going the distance for the first time in this fight, which is not a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people, if you keep getting those knockouts and TKOs, you tend to forget that you go away from a game plan just because you want to get a knockout or TKO. So it's a good thing to get your knockout or your knockout streak over early on in your career, so that you don't have to be that eager or desperate for a knockout in future, just to keep that knockout streak going. So yeah, it's a learning experience for both fighters. So anyway, like I said, events currently going on in ESPN Plus. I'll be going to work soon, so I'll watch the other fights later on, and I'll talk about them tomorrow morning. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.